to do it again. Building up as we get set to start the NFL playoffs and go down to the third member
on Thursday and is dealing with soreness. There was concern surrounding his availability. Returns for the Texans defense. Noah?
Yeah, KT, I'm excited to be back here tonight. And for D'Amico Ryans, he was on the first team ever to work of this team as well, leading the team to a 10-7 record. Our officials, as the Empire, Clay Martin still the head of the snake of this group. Get the football start. Houston won the toss, elected to defer. That means another opportunity to kick it to Prochet.
Well, when these teams met on his 265 yards in the game, and that's a big focal.
Waited from September until now, and the NFL playoffs are
for Ole Miss. David Bell, Purdue University.
David Njoku, all about the youth.
From the midway point. Play action on first down as they do a whole lot with Flacco. He will.
Big part of the offense built around Flacco, and right away field. 13 touchdowns. He has thrown interceptions.
This interior much improved Houston defense, and they will go back to the air again on first down. Another rifle over the middle goes to David Bell.
Alabama.
Denzel Perryman, the youth.
Blake Cashman, Minnesota.
Handoff forward. He's dumped in the backfield. Penetration comes from on this third down play. Flacco deep drop, feeling the pressure, gets rid of it. Low, caught.
The right tackle and pushed him right back into the lap of Joe Flacco.
Oh, nearly blocked. A great rush by this special teams unit, and a playoffs next.
Pass to Nico Collins.
And they will go to the air, dump it down. Singletary who makes the grab.
Back, Texas. Robert Woods, USC. Nico Collins, Michigan.
Interceptions. We'll throw it again on 2nd and 7. Stroud lofted over the middle. It's wide open.
Nice job. Cleveland actually brought some add-on rushers.
Play action. Stroud with time rolls. Oh,
such a reliable and dependable guy, but you could just see at the last minute.
Houston tied for 2nd in the NFL in drops during the interception ratio, but it's the way he carries himself in the building that separates him. Stroud rifles sideline, incomplete, and a third down.
These
Stroud through his progressions, lofts it into double coverage.
And CJ very lucky that that one didn't get picked off.
Jakeem Grant got hurt early in the season, acquired for Ford to be in the backfield.
More than any other team in the NFL. Big part of their run.
Yard line. They hand it to Hunt up the middle, and he disappears into the pile for 2.
He's more of the physical downhill runner. Can break a lot.
2nd and 8 now for Flacco. Back towards his end zone. Sidearm incomplete.
Clear vision for Joe Flacco on the screen, and it's open.
3rd and 8 for Flacco. Gets rid of
Amari Cooper, particularly on the deep.
High spiral. Off 11-38-1 the last 3 seasons, lowest winning in their division with a rookie head coach and quarterback.
Well, came in with the attitude, we're going to turn this around.
Let's see if this Browns defense has done a wonderful job, KT, and D'Amico Ryans a huge part of that as well for the Colts.
Have had to go the longest distance. The average yards needed on third down against this.
To those manageable third downs and play great situational football. Just gets rid of it.
Hit on the slot. They switched his formation at the last minute.
Collins has taken a huge step with a career year now in year 3. And
in this game, right, against both defenses, Nico Collins was in the position of Nico Collins.
Look, the quarterback wide receiver play action. Stroud. Oh, it's knocked down. Myles Garrett had a free run.
But Myles Garrett is there so quickly, and then on the other side.
Stroud keeps to the outside. Stroud using his legs. He won't get.
They got a chance to turn the page on that on this big third down play.
Stroud rolls, fires, end zone, incomplete. That with the majority of the starters in the loss at Cincinnati to get in the playoffs, but host this game as the winners of the AFC South. He puts the points on the board.
And he's throwing receivers he doesn't even know. And they signed him. And
coach, how even-keeled he is, and he doesn't look too forward ahead, which is what. Play action on first down. Flacco airs it out. Open
from the corner and then back to the inside. And Flacco going there all the
locker room. One of the best teammates on this group. Another catch for an.
And whenever there's a single high safety and it's one-on-one outside.
Sets up 2nd down and 2. Another play action. Flacco with plenty of time.
They come from one side of the field all the way to the other sideline.
But possibly will play through the pain. And it appears to be okay as he'll take this play.
Well, guys, Cooper told me that the injury is a heel contusion that's getting better, and he's working.
And it's Wildcat. Kareem Hunt up the middle. And he is
good inside the 5-yard line.
Led the team with rushing touchdowns again. 9 play action. Flacco lofts, caught, and short.
Excellent tackle.
Third and goal. Hunt up the middle. He goes over the top, and he's in. Touchdown.
And their offensive line are those three interior guys, the two guards. Really a beautiful.
It's on 6 plays, 75 yards, and the extra point from Patterson. And I'd say Kareem Hunt sweating, feeling good in this Houston heat. Kickoff return touchdown. The last time these two teams played will.
The Texans have done a pretty good job accounting for him.
College in. Said that Texas air hit different when I got off the plane. As does turf. Now it's Stroud on first down, back to the air, loads it up, wide up.
Mechie in stride and just flicks the wrist. He didn't have his.
Reverse. Collins looking to get to the edge. Breaks a tackle. Houston taking final play of this first quarter. Fake the pitch. Find Collins. Got good blocking.
And gets the block on the corner. Newsome. Showed it on that play.
Fairbairn extra point makes this 10-7. But Laramie Tunsil, the now 4-time pro.
There on the end of the line.
For Big 78, and that's just good to see him on his feet.
Out of Ole Miss, and has been a stellar player. And you know, when you're
over to the left side, and then Charlie Heck, who had been starting at right tackle the last couple there after going down. So Fairbairn will send it away to Prochet once again. And his brother said, you know, everybody thought, oh wow, he's just throwing it so well. He's like, yeah, I was throwing it to a 60. Flacco rips one wide open in stride.
15 yards for this Browns offense.
One for Flacco in this offense.
Well, 3 tight ends in. Maybe you're thinking.
Weekend presented by Verizon. 10-7 after 1 with Cleveland 9 of 10 passing. Handoff forward, finds the hole and bursts forward for 3.
Open into that window, into that hole. And
guys just know he's been in these moments and they feel calm.
Every team this week, all the teams in the playoffs right now know at this point everybody's just as well as anybody else.
And that's Joel Bitonio going off.
2 guards are both outstanding, and there it is right there. Rankins.
Flacco's going to push it forward himself. He's got it. All 6 foot
behind my right guard, who's still in the game, Wyatt Teller, and pick up the play action.
Flacco looking.
But more on his plate this week because of the injury to Cedric Tillman.
And 4 now for Flacco. Shovel pass. Hunt has it up the gut. Hunt is.
You're not going to keep him out of the end zone. But this. Well, we talked about the interior 3, right? The 2.
Hunt, so strong, so big. Low center of gravity as Patterson, 2 front runners for Coach of the Year as well. And this one almost.
He's been in the medical tent for about 10 minutes. He is questionable to return.
Gave up 13 pressures.
We got Fant in at left tackle. Is this one?
And then did the rest with his speed and athleticism.
This does not feel like playoff ball in its typical facts. Immediately looked back, said, I need some oxygen to get recuperated. Dominant all season, but they have struggled on the road throughout the year. If he can make his way back into the game, Flacco on play action on first down, goes to the other side. And Cleveland is going to have to take the timeout. Well, when you ask D'Amico Ryans about Joe, I'm fine with them methodically driving the ball down the field. We have to force. Njoku was the motion man. 2nd down and 10. Flacco with good time.
With the catch.
See Ryans getting pumped up. Get a little Gatorade. Flacco feeling the pressure. He goes down.
Did a great job of taking care of Will Anderson on the other side.
Marquez, another punt. Good hang time. Does flip the field this time.
Alabama. Jordan Elliott, Missouri.
Zadarius Smith, Kentucky.
Jeremiah.
Great news for Houston. Handed off Damian Pierce on a misdirection, and he loses.
Nobody's able to pick him up. It looked like the tight end Schultz was going to try.
Stroud, dump down, Singletary. Looking to make something out of nothing.
To set up the screen, but
interceptions on the season. Stroud, deep drop. Stroud taking his.
Hickman, number 33, is just going to get flat-footed, and Nico Collins runs right.
C.J. Stroud's tape. So they're willing to take shots with their rookie quarterback, and that's what makes the Nathan Chen Beijing in 2022. It's been 9 years and 3 days on first down. Instead, they hand it off forward with a big hole up the middle across the.
They're starting tackles. They still will run it to keep you honest, but they're.
Flacco uncorks. Oh, tough catch, contested.
To Njoku, and getting him the ball is a good thing.
Fake the pitch. Flacco gets a good block on the rollout. Now Flacco.
His back. It kind of flipped over the top of him.
Play action for Flacco. Lofts it. Sideline. Incomplete through.
Going down.
We'll hear from Clay Martin.
Here's the climb. Go down.
D'Amico Ryan said getting off. Anderson coming around the edge. Flacco got rid of it.
Cool coverage. And Nelson does a nice job. He can't make up.
Texans to start the second half, but Jorquez just barely gets that one.
For Jim Schwartz's defense is explosive plays. I mean, they've given up.
Get it to Singletary on the ground. The shimmy shake to the outside. He's got.
And get the first down.
For an injured Dameon Pierce is the starting running back for this team. Stroud just had to get rid of it.
Got to get his head and eyes around. There's JOK coming free. Calmly flip.
Laterally this season. Stroud off to the sideline. It's caught. Joe Flacco waiting in pace. Singletary on 2nd and 4. He's tripped up. Owusu Koromoa.
He's gotten so much better during the course of the year. He said earlier in the year.
3rd and 5 for Stroud. Steps up in the pocket. Head as he throws. A wobbler. Incomplete. Hickman, the rookie, who's starting at safety because Grant Delpit.
To grab right there on the shoulder. Didn't see that early on, but
the 30 handoff. Singletary burst through. Hear it from Clay Martin.
Holding. Offense number 69.
It occurred.
This is the 2-minute warning.
First playoff, Kaylee Hartung. They're going to be nice and chilly tonight in Kansas.
He's really had a good first half. And
Singletary
fast. Coming into the game, 20.
Play action for Stroud. Good protection. Loads it up.
And that opens up the back of that side of the defense. And it was Dalton Schultz. He makes his first catch of the day.
Fairbairn on the extra point.
Nico Collins. And just the perfect.
The win and get in against Indianapolis was a good test run. A good help to get you. Play action. Flacco rips it over the middle of the field. Flacco going back to the air, sideline, in hamstring injury he suffered in the previous matchup with Houston. So Riley Pat
guy here.
Here comes the pressure. Flacco goes down.
Didn't even play. Grenard played the first 3 games.
Houston feeling the energy. H-Town coming up next. Toyota halftime. Here's the all alone at the mountaintop. Joe Flacco in half here in Houston.
Now we'll see.
Awesome. There is no moment too big for him. He said defensively we have to.
In some ways it's happened because it's forced us to improve all around and off.
Well, they got a nice play from their leader, Myles Garrett, on that first down play again.
Stroud gets rid of it quickly. Mechie on the outside. He's had a solid.
Or Emerson, but they've done a nice job of working on the other.
That are open already has been requested by several teams around the league. A single.
I really enjoyed talking to him when he first went to Washington with Mike Shanahan. Mike put him on.
Stroud felt the pressure, just got rid of it. Hutchinson, and now
got a beat on him, and he just flicks it out. He's not throwing it away.
Stroud over the middle, short, and it's well short.
Backside. Emerson's got him in man-to-man, number 23.
Gets rid of it. There was a lot of contact on the line. The
punter, he wasn't really close to getting a block, but he got spun around.
Body turned. Oh, we've got 2 penalties.
Holding. Houston number 33. Cleveland has a.
But they have had a hard time keeping up with this Houston Texans.
Whistle. More flags.
In the ball game, 6 of them in the first half when Cleveland built a 22-7 lead.
Feel in the first half as it's a great punt. It'll be slightly better field position, but Browns offense back to work. Play action again on first down. Swing it to the outside, showing on their first opportunity. Now we'll see what Houston's defense can do. They finished that first half, and instead Flacco over the middle. Njoku, a first down.
A nice first down conversion.
Christian Harris down after the play. Walks off 100 tackles.
Position, all of his grades and evaluations went.
Hunt, good blocking, and Hunt stumbles forward, picks up 7.
For 77, they're 2 guards in center.
He goes to the side. It'll be Ford on the carry on 2nd and 4.
3rd down, with short yardage.
Play action. Flacco to the air, gets rid of it.
Cooper again finds a soft spot between two defenders. Now here's a corner and a...
Picks up for a Cleveland win. Play action again. Flacco sets up the screen for... Ford's been relatively quiet himself. Has been such a... That's the center, Ethan Posick.
Without grabbing a little bit.
Flacco dials it up.
Pass on that play, and now a little gimpy getting to the sideline. Again, he's
enough to make it happen and still have a high impact. Flacco
sits down and catches the football for the first down. Good exit. He's not able to get enough on that football to throw it away.
Down the sideline. Touchdown. First touchdown regular season or postseason in the career of Steven Nelson. Big game, kicks off the playoffs. The commissioner is in the building. We knew that the turnovers eventually could play a factor. Cleveland the most to get.
I don't think Joe Flacco was being greedy. I think he was trying by leading the league in turnovers.
Flacco this time a completion. Bears go 2 decades ago. We're the last team to make the playoffs. See how Flacco does respond. Another dump down for Bell. He does make the adjustment. Makes the playing from well behind. But you've got a lot of under center. Instead, they're going to run it with Kareem Hunt to the outside. He won't get...
Of Nick Harris, fights it off and is able to
run it. Flacco dials it up. Picked off again.
He breaks underneath in front of the intended target.
You have no problem with this defense.
Time the throw and another pick six.
It's all Houston. This blend of youth and experience. And they had just seen...
He was trying to throw away, couldn't get enough on it. And then this one on Forrest have made some big-time plays.
Flacco, Ford.
7 more yards here in the second half, so they have to just keep...
Flacco again. This time Njoku right through his hands.
It was open, but Njoku dropped the football.
But they've got to get this first down here. Flacco, deliver. And Pro Bowler Njoku, another catch here as he's nearing another 100-yard
target.
2nd and 7. Flacco uncorks. Low.
Pulled into his body. He got hit by Nelson and just couldn't catch.
Leroy Watson, who's in his first year after some practice. Flacco unloads. Oh, what a grab.
Side, and Flacco stands in there. And
Cleveland, the 2 tight ends. This time they set up the screen for Ford. Following his blocker, explosives, and they've limited them at a fairly high clip today. Go, deep drop, deep shot, down the middle, and, oh, nearly
in.
6. Flacco fading away.
Makes a beautiful play on the football. Njoku would be open.
Flacco looking to get away. He won't.
Got a little confused because Harris can...
On Peacock, not on NBC, so be sure to scan the QR code and sign when he has at least 15 carries this year. But Stroud's going to go back to the air, over the middle, and...
Point earlier, this is not an offense or an offensive scheme where they've tried to...
Leader as well, just 22 years old, doesn't turn 23 until October.
Olave and Garrett Wilson, who opted out, huge numbers, 570.
Now he's now getting from his home fan base. Singletary, as you're watching Super Wild Card Weekend, presented by Verizon. The action continues with flag football and more skills on Sunday, February 5th. Stroud. Right there, Collins. No, make it Robert Woods.
First down. You don't have to hold the ball long. It's tight man coverage, but...
It's been so long. The last time someone did it, he played for the Boston Yankees. The interception ratio in a single season. Montana, who won the MVP and won the Super Play clock down. They will wind as much as they can. Singletary makes the cut.
On the inside move by Myles Garrett. So it's been pretty effective.
And this is going to be an and one.
The number 95. The 1-point try was successful.
Time get 1 year for only $29.99 terms. Is they have to wait until at least Monday because Pittsburgh and back out on the field with this Browns offense. They will hand it off. Here, Dorian Thompson-Robinson, who they drafted to be the backup, came in.
He did a remarkable job.
Forward up the middle, across the and comprehend what was happening. So for him, he said he didn't know if he was going to. 3rd down and 4 now for Flacco. Brings it in, and he's going to run for the first down. This Cleveland offense, they've scored twice. The Houston defense has scored twice.
Cleveland ran the ball 30 times, only for 54 yards. Today, 6th in the league.
He gave up the most rushing yards last year, of course, playing linebacker, a two-time Pro Bowler, one of the great players.
In the same way.
3rd and 5. Flacco evades, gets rid of it.
Last plays in the early part of the game. But for the most part, they have kept
for this Cleveland offense. Flacco. Hard matchup, the 4-5. Field minus 23, wind 13 miles per hour at quarterback. Handoff for Dameon Pierce.
Game to be a part of, but there weren't very many people there because of that weather.
It was.
How about Tyreek running out there with the short sleeves? He's trying to set plan.
Did before for whatever reason.
Don't they say that your blood gets thinner?
That's what I've heard.
Is that
Stroud, Mills fires, caught by Mechie, sheds one. Back in the NFL because it zaps your confidence in a lot of ways. But Keenum in particular
likes hanging out with them, and they don't talk about football when they have their QB.
Johnston gets it away. Directional kick. It's a couple of minutes in Houston. Fans feeling it. A rookie defensive end that has a chance to take home offensive.
And just much, much different than when these teams met a few weeks.
Delayed handoff. Kareem Hunt up the middle, and he's got
quarterback more. We've got to make him more uncomfortable. He had a clean pocket.
Applied the pressure on Flacco. In Houston's favor, and the 2 picks broke it. Hunt, jump cut, nowhere to go. Stefanski has done a wonderful job keeping this team focused, keeping the
to be able to overcome all the obstacles and adversity that they had this year.
Is 5 minutes away from becoming the youngest starting quarterback to win a or how he looked, how he acted. And Michael Vick's main piece of first person to reach out to him was Michael Vick. And he said it was the easy
swag. He's got some swagger to him. Nice throw right there on the slant. Walked into the locker room. He won that locker room over. And so
let's earn the respect of the locker room. They did that very quickly this season as indoors in a nice sweep, but you can see that breath is very apparent on Peacock. Flacco over to the side.
Players running over to help pick guys up off the ground. That's a big thing about their offense.
And Njoku has been someone who's earned that toy pick, and the Texans knocking on the door of the division. Hasn't been done a whole lot. But teams to win a postseason game with a rookie quarterback and also going to the AFC Championship, and Flacco gets
the left tackle or on the right tackle again.
Victory formation, youth and veteran presence. 2 more kneel down. 11-6, making the playoffs for just the injuries through the hardship with this team. The Texan train rolls on, and the story of Stroud. Complete culture shift. It's a couple of minutes in Houston. Fans feeling it. A rookie defensive end that has a chance to take home offensive.
And just much, much different than when these teams met a few weeks.
Delayed handoff. Kareem Hunt up the middle, and he's got
quarterback more. We've got to make him more uncomfortable. He had a clean pocket.
Applied the pressure on Flacco. In Houston's favor, and the 2 picks broke it. Hunt, jump cut, nowhere to go. Stefanski has done a wonderful job keeping this team focused, keeping the
to be able to overcome all the obstacles and adversity that they had this year.
Is 5 minutes away from becoming the youngest starting quarterback to win a or how he looked, how he acted. And Michael Vick's main piece of first person to reach out to him was Michael Vick. And he said it was the easy
swag. He's got some swagger to him. Nice throw right there on the slant. Walked into the locker room. He won that locker room over. And so
let's earn the respect of the locker room. They did that very quickly this season as indoors in a nice sweep, but you can see that breath is very apparent on Peacock. Flacco over to the side.
Players running over to help pick guys up off the ground. That's a big thing about their offense.
And Njoku has been someone who's earned that toy pick, and the Texans knocking on the door of the division. Hasn't been done a whole lot. But teams to win a postseason game with a rookie quarterback and also going to the AFC Championship, and Flacco gets
the left tackle or on the right tackle again.
Victory formation, youth and veteran presence. 2 more kneel downs. 11-6. Making the playoffs for just the injuries through the hardship with this team. The Texan train rolls on, and the story of Stroud. Complete culture shift.